Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they... sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here we go.
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Running the counter with Mostert. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Garoppolo. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That drive took them inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold them to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. Connection made with Chenault. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Richard Sherman on the tackle. It's a gain of 7.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Rolling to his right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Shark, 38 yards. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. McLaughlin for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Brandon Ayuk returning it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
13 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go out and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Midfield.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Complete to Kyle.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Garoppolo, quarterback sneak. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Now this time Garoppolo will throw. They'll roll him out right. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Kerry Hyder flying in and laying the lumber defensively.
7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, exit. Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's out right at the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Minshew quickly completing it out wide. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
49ers.
And who else to make the big play to seal this victory but Richard Sherman?
He does have an exquisite sense of timing, doesn't he? He loves the spotlight, loves the big stage. Really feels no pressure when there's a big play that needs to happen, and he just did another one right there. Remember when he knocked one away to seal an NFC Championship game against San Francisco? And that was really kind of the big arrival on stage for the rest of the world was that play in that game for Richard Sherman.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near